Welcome back to Framework Fortune Crypto. I am your host, Ben, and welcome to the channel if you are new. We cover all types of crypto and NFT and altcoin analysis, as well as play to earn Gods Unchained, where we earn Gods token and NFTs and IMX token. Behind me, if you're freaking out because you went to Token Trove and went to your wallet and you see that your collection value is 0, might be freaking out. It is okay. This is just a glitch that is happening with Token Trove. If you go to your IMX inventory, so if you're here on the Gods Unchained platform, if you've not seen this yet, just click buy and sell. It will take you to the IMX, the Immutable X side of the platform, and you just hit inventory and all your inventory is in here. This is blockchain technology, so just because Token Trove is glitchy, all of the information is still held safe and secure on the chain, so it does not matter what Token Trove is doing at the moment. Everything you own should be fine. As long as you're seeing it over here in the Immutable X side of the marketplace in your inventory, then there should be no problems. Token Trove will get back up and running at some point, probably by the end of the night. They're usually pretty quick about it. So don't freak out. Oops. Let's get back to where we was at there. Yeah, don't freak out if you log in and you see that your collection value is 0 and there are no NFTs. You are fine. Speaking of IMX did crack that trend line, which is a little concerning. You know, there was a hard dip on Ethereum during this, I guess, early hours of the morning. Most things have pulled back and rebounded, but Gods and IMX both having some pullbacks here, where they're not rebounded quite yet and they're below their uptrends. So we may see some lower prices on Gods and IMX before we see some rebounds for some higher prices. But the cheaper they get, the better, because then I can buy more. So, you know, I'm fine if Gods and IMX come down. I mean, they haven't dropped that much from the trend line, so they could still easily rebound at some point. They just need some buying volume. Now let's check the Discord, Gods Unchained Discord, make sure we are not missing any other updates. There's been a few things, but not that much this week. There is a new, oh, by the way, let me show you guys this too, before I forget. This is an update that I myself found. Now when you go to your Immutable X account, if you click on buy crypto, before this said buy ETH. Well, now you can buy USDC and add it to your Immutable account directly from the buy powered by MoonPay. So they've added another currency. I'm sure Gods token and IMX will probably be coming next. I mean, I can't imagine they're not going to put their own token on this. So, you know, that's going to be coming at some point. But now they're making it a lot easier. And see that you can deposit all these different coins already, so what you can hold in your Immutable X account is expanding, which is what we want to see. So that's a new update there. What was I talking about before that? Oh yeah, the Discord. So let's pull up the Discord, or maybe not if it doesn't want to. There we go. And let's see. Oh yeah, there is a giveaway. This is kind of right behind my head. Let me move the Discord. Make it a little. Whoops. I got those sticky fingers today. They're just clicking all over the place, doing what they want. Okay. My numb pinky is acting up again. This damn pinky. So today they announced a Immutable X giveaway. They had a AMA, or maybe are having it today. I'm not exactly sure at the time. This was tweeted 3:46 a.m. But they gave away 100 IMX tokens to 20 lucky winners, or they're giving away. So if you want to check that out, let's see. That's the USD update. Let's see. If you haven't heard about the GameStop NFT marketplace, that is going to be built on Immutable X. That was good news earlier. There was some problems with the Forge and purchasing packs, but they've got that fixed. So if you had issues there, don't worry about that. Yeah. And this is that virtual. No, that's a different virtual event. Okay, so yeah, there's not too much else really going on. Now it is Thursday, so the competition is heating up. I mean, it is like we saw last weekend. As soon as those new rewards got announced, everything kind of changed around in the rankings. It was a lot tougher last weekend. So I'm in Solar Gold currently, trying to work my way back into Mythic before tomorrow. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I've been working on this war deck, which we're going to be jumping into the games in just a second. Some live gameplay and whatnot. Where's this war deck at? Where did you go? Oh, right here we go. So, okay, it's not this one. Let me go back to, we go to match results. It's a great way to do some analysis of your decks, is using UDecks here and looking at these match results. You can see your deck's performance and what you played against, see what you're weak against. And you see I had this one war deck. It's a variation of the one I'm going to that I was testing it, but it went 11-8. Didn't go as good as the original. I think this was the original. Where, yeah, it went 36 matches. I was able to go 75% with it. So this deck is what I'm going to be using. Right now it's showing that I don't have these cards because, you know, Token Trove is not working, so it's not showing that. But I do have all these cards. But this is the deck. So we got 2 Enduring Shields, of course. There was a Hearts of Bronze in there, and I took it out for a different card. I took the Hearts of Bronze out for... Oh, no, it's not this one. Wrong deck. Here we go. This for Blood Rage, which you can't see, it's behind my head. Here we go. This card here, Blood Rage. So it's a 2 mana spell, give a damage friendly creature +4/+2. Now the God power I use is going to make this easy to trigger quite a bit. This is a Genesis card, and it's actually relatively cheap for a Genesis card. So I haven't seen it in play a whole lot, but a lot of people don't use the God power that I use, which is the Enrage, where it's 1 mana, give 1+ strength, and deal 1 damage to one of your creatures. Because you deal 1 damage to one of your creatures, you know, every turn you have an ability to damage them at a +1, and then pop that, whatever that card was, and get that +4/+2 added on. So, pretty cheap card. One that definitely, I'm playing with it. So far, is it better than Hearts of Bronze? I think. Maybe. I don't know. So, all the experiments I've done after this deck performed this well, I took Hearts of Bronze out. And the deck has not performed as well without that 1 Hearts of Bronze. None of the changes I've made have performed as well as this one. So I don't know. We're gonna see if this new card, well, not new card, but Genesis card is a better spot than Hearts of Bronze. It's just a one of. But then we got the 2 Tavern Brawlers, got the Blitz, the 3 health, so very cheap, strong card. 1 Warmonger Smith because I only have one. If I had to, I think I probably would add a second one for something. Maybe, just because for 2 mana, it's a 2/4. It's got 4 health, so it's out of the way of Blight Bomb and all those things that can easily kill 3 health creatures. So this thing can usually survive, and then it's going to give your relic +1 strength for its next attack. And we've got the Enduring Shields, and then of course Blade of Sticks. So pretty easy to use that 1 Warmonger Smith to get an extra little damage out of one of these weapons or relics, whatever you want to call them. And then as well as we go through the deck, cards like Another Round, Red Fume Serum, those can buff anything. So that Warmonger Smith being buffed or surviving the turn can be big, which we'll see probably in some of these games where it gets Another Round or Red Fume Serum. And then of course 2 Knock-V Pillagers. We're running Hector Prince of Troy, so we want as much Blitz, Flank, Frontline, Leech, Protected, that stuff as we can fit for the value. Knock-V Villager, 3 mana with Twin Strike and Leech, 3/3. You're just getting a lot of value that can also add to Hector. And I also like to run a lot of Leech. I'm thinking about maybe adding some of the other Leech creatures in here. Don't know yet. But those Leech creatures, they come in handy quite a bit. Just like the Grand Hall. That one saves me so many times in so many games. But you can take a lot of damage because it takes this deck a little bit of time to start going. So I like to take a little bit of damage in the beginning of the game and then leech it back later on as I'm starting to take control of it. And then of course I only have 1 Archangel Bruiser. I'm really thinking about putting that to a 2 of, but I'm going to have to move some things around. I'm not sure how I want to do that yet. And then of course we got 1 Odie. Odie's just a great card. Even with the backline nerf taken away, he's still a great card. Doesn't matter. This 1 Vautner Cavalry, that one, it's good. It's really good for zombie decks and nature decks that are popping 1/1 creatures a lot. You just get that cavalry out, and then you can just use that to take out 2 of those a turn so they're not overwhelming you. If there was a card I was going to take out to change for maybe another Warmonger Smith, it would probably be the Vautner Cavalry, but it's hard to say because the Vautner Cavalry, when it gets Another Round or a Red Fume Serum, it gets buffed quite a bit and becomes real dangerous. And it has the Blitz and Twin Strike, which feeds into Hector. Maybe I would drop 1 Mammoth. I am running 2 Tame Mammoths with Enrage. It's very easy to continue to buff this thing. And then I have 1 Viking Longship for the Blitz and the Flank. I want to run at least 1 because that ability to give all your other friendly creatures flank can win you a game. That's another one I might want to put to a 2 of. It's hard not to run the Longship and Bruisers at 2 ofs, especially in this deck, but I don't know. It's a tight fit already. And of course we have Heurticus Brazen Hero, game winner, 2 Soul Survivors, which are game winners, and then Hector Prince of Troy, which is a game winner as well. 2 little Vanguard Axewomen's for the Blitz, 1 Aging Veteran because a lot of our creatures, just like the Vautner Cavalry, is low on health. So the Aging Veteran does a 1 of, can come in handy, give a little health to something. And then that 2 of the Infiltrators, they destroy so many things, so they're just worth running for only 2 mana. And the big boys, 2 of Guild Enforcers, just about a staple in every deck at this point. So that is the deck I'm going to be running. And let's go ahead and hop into some of this. See, I'm trying to get to Diamond here in the stream. Maybe to Mythic. But if anybody wants to get some games in, I will happily jump into some games with anybody in the community here after a couple of test games with this deck in rankings. So it's the same deck, only difference is the whatever that armor card is, Heart of Bronze or whatever, is switched out for the old Genesis 4/2 add-on to a damaged creature. So we're going against a Death deck. I'm not going to hold a Soul Survivor, but this is a pretty good start. I just want a little bit of board control. One thing I like to do is also drop the Aging Veteran with the Vanguard Axewoman, keep her alive, but I'm not going to put anything out right now. This is not a super fast rush deck, aggro war deck. It's more of control the board and punch really, really, really hard when you get the chance type of deck. So we're going to go ahead and attach that. And then on this next turn, we'll drop the Agent Veteran and the Vanguard Axewoman more than likely. Yeah, what does that do? Yeah, we're going to kill that. Actually, let's just go ahead and... yeah, let's just go ahead and kill that with the Blade of Sticks. Go ahead, swing on him, make us even there. But I do have one extra creature out. Hopefully he ignores this one for a little bit. If he does start building a board, I would like him to go ahead and get out his... if he is a zombie deck, I would like him to go ahead and get the Obelisk out here and going so I can blow it up at 6 mana. So we could do another round. Actually, let's go ahead and do another round. I don't care about his card drawing stuff at this moment. We're just going to bust him in the mouth. And that another round is with him being frenzied. It added 1/1 to Hector, Prince of Troy. And see, we're still keeping the pressure though. My creature is just a little bit stronger than his. So he's got to feed into me. Of course, he's going to kill it. That's fine. That's why I'm hoping to try to pull some spells early too out of people's hands. Let's see, he's going to pull that thing back to the... yeah, he just used pull the strings, which deals 5 damage to him. He's going to regret that later. Yeah, we might as well go ahead and drop the Guild Enforcer, let it do its thing. Come on, dropped his own Guild Enforcer. I don't know if it's a zombie deck or not, unless he's waiting for some reason to play. Alright, I'm going to mess with him here. Like I said, right now, I'm just kind of waiting for him to build his board so I can Soul Survivor him. So I'm going to put this Knock V out. Okay, there's a Blight Bomb. Did pull out. This is going to hurt him too. That's also why I didn't really want to kill it, because it lets me draw cards and my creatures die. And if I draw cards, it can turn out real bad for you. Okay. So let's just drop a Mammoth, or as I like to call him, the Elefantes. One of the Elefanteses in this game. Whoops. Let me move this over so I can keep an eye. and some of these crypto prices like IMX. Okay. Aha. See, he made a mistake. He got greedy. He did not hit the elephant because he doesn't want to give it any more damage. But he's got a nice front line there. But we got Soul Survivor. And those guys are out of here. And we're about to really start whacking with some damage. Let's see here. What do we got? Yeah, I'm going to grab Vow of Champions because that can heal me. Or do a couple other things that may come in handy. Oh man, he used all his mana to play that. Let's just go crazy. Here we go. Another round. The Elefantes is getting buffed. Let's buff him some more because of his effect. Ooh. Oh, and we got the game. Perfect. I ain't even mean to win this turn, but I told you this Vow of Champions would come in real handy. That's why I like these Vow of Champions. I run them in a lot of decks. I don't run them in this deck, but I really like them because of the flexibility. So there we go. One win to start off with. Pretty easy win. I mean, he really didn't do much. Just kind of, I don't know. It was a weird death deck. I'm not exactly sure if he drew bad or... Well, he had a bunch of cards, though, so it couldn't have been that bad. Alright, let's hop into another game. Get over shielded here. Try to hurry and get back into Diamond. I want to start this weekend off in Mythic and try to go as many wins as I can. We're going to be live streaming that like always Saturday morning. At least some of it. We got a nature deck. I've not had too many problems with most nature decks, but there is a few that have beat me. And it's really depending on if I draw good or bad. If I draw good, then I can usually beat them pretty easily. But if I draw bad, let's see. I want to hold Soul Survivor. Yeah, I'm going to hold Soul Survivor because this is a nature deck. I want something smaller, though. Just trying to reach for a little blitz creature, a little Vanguard Axewoman or something. Yeah, I'm taking these out. It's fat. These damn Jaguars are so tough. You can't leave them on the board because they're so easily buffed by nature, and them starting out at 3/3s and being able to drop them on the first turn, they can get out of hand pretty quickly. I am going second though, so I got all the mana, and he had to pop his only mana he had to get that out. What are you doing, dude? You ain't got any mana left. Let's go. Click the button, man. What's this guy doing? I know what he did. He's like, man, I gotta go check on my ramen noodles. He had some ramen noodles in the microwave. He's like, I'm just gonna let the timer run out while I grab these noodles. He ain't even got a name. This could be a bot. Like, that looks like a bot type of deal there. Alright, let's go ahead and throw the shield, pass it back to him, and let's see if he does anything else. If he doesn't do anything else, he's a bot. Oh, no, he just had to get them ramen noodles. He's not a bot. He's serious about his noodles. I was looking to draw something lower mana to be able to play to use the shield with, but I did not draw it, so I think I'm just going to pass it back to him. I could have killed that with the Blade of Sticks, but I wasn't trying to use it yet. And see, this is why This is why I should have killed it. Because he's throwing that Moonlight Charm, but that's okay. If I can kill both these this turn. And that will work. I won't be able to kill him this turn, but I'll at least be able to make him think. Because either, he's going to buff this Jaguar with the Moonlight Charm. Unless he plays, he could play an Overgrown Rhino and buff that, but he wouldn't be able to use it this turn. No, he's going to probably buff the Jaguar, especially, he's going after this. No, oh, the Jaguar missed. Perfect, beautiful. Beautiful, so he left this guy alive. That's what I wanted him to do. Ooh, and there's the Blood Rage. We could give him that, make him a 5 or a 7/5. Or we could use another round and make him a 6/6. I think that's the way to go. And then we'll pop that shield and take that stupid Jaguar out. Now, if this guy can survive another turn, we could really get him out of control. Well, never mind. Lightning Strike. Always with the Lightning Strikes, these nature decks. At the best times. So I may get... it looks like I'm probably going to get beat because he's just been ahead of me the whole time. Unless there's a way I can turn this around. We shall see. So I'm going to pop one more mana, buff the Guild Enforcer for free. He's going to get 2/2 on this Skeleton Heavy. So that's going to be a 6/8. Won't be enough to kill the Guild Enforcer. He'll have to throw this too. Which will sacrifice that one. He'll have to kill that one. But that will buy me a little bit of time. Oh, or Canopy Barrage. That could be an option. Yeah. I believe I made a mistake when I did not God Blitz that original Jaguar off the board. But it's too little too late to do anything at this point. I could. Well, we'll see if Hierticus can survive, because I can take that out. So that puts him at 6 and I'm at 7. And that bear is confused. This would, if I could pull this, I have came back with this deck before from 1-2 health. And somebody be at full health. But with nature, they're going to keep throwing things at me, so I just don't think I can do it at this point. Yeah, he's going to blitz, take that out. So he's going to do 2 damage here. But my hand right now is not enough. I could try to swing the game with Soul Survivor, but I don't have any creatures. If I could get a little bit more favor, just one more favor, that would be a 1-mana creature. Or if I could draw those Vikings. Yeah, see, I barely went through it. We're not even that far into the game, and he's almost killed me. That's not going to work. That's not going to help. I'm going to be dead. Well, maybe I can survive if the bear misses. If the bear misses, I have a chance. If the bear doesn't miss, then it's game over for me. Need the bear to hit the Elephantus. I also need some leech creatures. What is he doing? Is he crazy? He must have, there, oh yeah, he has that, oh, I forgot he got the Rune of Fire. Yeah, this game is over. I don't know why he did all that. He didn't need to do that. He could just, thrown everything. So, we lost there to the nature deck. Which is what I was saying in the beginning. If I don't get a decent enough hand to start with, I definitely can get beat. So, let's keep testing. So, it's 1 of 1 with this variation of the deck in Solar Gold. And we do want to be careful. We do want to get over shielded so we don't fall out of Solar Gold and have to start down lower. I was trying to get to Mythic before the weekend, or before tomorrow, which is 8 hours away, depending on where you're at. Alright, so we got a war match. Man, this is a great hand. I'll start with that hand. Little war mirror. We'll see how this guy, let's see if he can handle me. His name's Corp1 with I don't even know honestly what that 0 with the 2 dots means. Let's just pass it. We got a handful of blitz, so we're gonna let him play into us. So he's more than likely a Viking deck, throwing Odin's White Raven down. But he had to use his 1 mana to do that. So he's going to have some random Viking. We don't know what it is. It could be anything. And I'm going to pop 1 of my mana. Put the Blade of Sticks on. Because I'm not concerned about this 1/1 White Raven. This little pecker bird. If you guys could, I don't know if people are saying anything in the chat or not. Lauren, let me know, text me or message me if you're on here, because I'm not seeing anything on the chat on my side. And I know, oh, there we go. What's up, Stain Malro? Yeah, I'll just call you Stain. You need a bit of a break. You just got destroyed in Diamond. My deck, $50 versus 7,000. That's not entirely true. I mean, you can beat these expensive decks. But here's the thing, right? Not everybody in Diamond and Mythic are going to have super expensive decks. There's plenty of decks. The guy, if you go at the weekend rankings, I think the guy who went 24 and 25 this past weekend, he had a really cheap deck. I was actually surprised at how cheap it was. So, you're going to run into some decks that are definitely going to be high powered and expensive, and they're going to be tough matchups, but you're not going to be running into those back to back constantly. So you don't need to win all the time to get in Mythic and stay in Mythic. You just need to win more than you're losing. So if you get destroyed by one of those decks, don't let it stain your taste for the game or anything. Just know that very nice. Okay. Like I was saying, you just got to worry about consistency over the long run of your matches. One match doesn't really mean anything in this game, right? Now, in weekend ranked, one match can be a difference in prize pool. So that, it is, weekend ranked is what it is. I'll just say that. Like it's tough out here in weekend ranked. There's no doubt about that. But as far as what you're trying to do with the game and stuff, I don't know what you're trying to do. But me, I'm trying to continually hoard as much value as I can, from the NFTs to the tokens and all of that. I'm just hoarding. So like one game or whatever, I'm like, it sucks when you get destroyed by one of the expensive decks. Man, I am in a tough spot here because of this fella. I need a blitz creature to take him out. Oh, you was in Mythic a few times? Alright, well then yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the changes definitely made a big difference. Even if you don't start in Mythic, if you like, the changes went down all across the board in the rankings for weekend ranked to the rewards. So even if you don't start in Mythic, starting in Diamond, you can really load up. Solar Gold, you can really load up. So that's why I'm at least trying to stay in Solar Gold. But yeah, I do think we're seeing more honest competition. I think it's really starting to even out the ranks to where people should be. Because if you're a Mythic player and you're starting down, and wherever you start during the weekend is what your prize pool is going to be. So it doesn't benefit anybody really to drop down anymore. Oh man. So again, another game where I've drawn no creatures that are worth anything a couple of turns. So we may have to look at dropping a Blood Rage out completely and maybe adding in. Yeah, because I'm dead this turn. Well, how did he get that? Oh, he got that from the Battle Artisan. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's crazy. A war deck getting a root staff is just stupid. I didn't even realize that he had that equipped. Whoa. So 2 losses in a row here now with the deck, but both of these losses has been because I'm not drawing too good. So let's go and change out the Blood Rage, as much as I don't really want to, and let's put in a second Bruiser, and let's see if that makes a difference. And God, I got to get back over shielded. I'm gonna drop out of Solar Gold. This is how much the competition has increased here. After this, what happened to my lighting there? That was weird. But anyway, I'll start taking on anybody who wants to challenge me here shortly. We'll start doing some community testing if you guys are up for some games here on the live stream with me. And again, if you're just joining and you're freaking out about Token Trove not showing your inventory, it's at 0. That is just a glitch. Your inventory should be fine. Go to Immutable X, Marketplace, and all your stuff will be on there. It's on the blockchain. So if you went to Token Trove and your wallet is saying 0, it's okay. It is not the end of the world. I promise. It's just a glitch on the external website. Nothing to do with the actual blockchain itself. So, okay. Oh. All right. All these live streams all week, multiple channels. My mouth starts to not work. I start to develop. Did you hear that stutter? My mouth. My mouth, Grandma. What's wrong with my mouth? That's stupid. All right, so we're really taking off on this guy. But yeah, just my mouth gets really dry nowadays. I'm blaming it all on the live streams too. There's no correlation between the red in my eyes and the dry mouth, okay? You know, some of you, I know what you're thinking. Yeah, yes, Stain, you are right. The balance that's one of the good things about the game as far as the development team and the way they've set this up and the way they do these set releases and allow players to play the sets and make nerfs and changes during that unlock period. It allows for good balancing of the game because they get to see a whole lot of data. Like every single match that's played is all on the blockchain. So, of course, they can sort it out, all that, and get out some charts and whatever they do. I don't know what the dev team does exactly, but whatever it is they do, it gives them a lot of information. So the balancing turns out is it when I lean? Look at that. That's so weird. Why is my camera doing that? It's like I'm in the shade. No more tree. Under the tree. Out of the tree. It's a strange thing. I've never seen it do that before. Of course, I'm never watching myself, so not normally that long to notice that. Or maybe it started happening. I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. I need to focus on the game. He's about to swing the game in his favor if I don't be careful. I'm over here having fun with my defunct camera all of a sudden. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop another round. See, we've kept this guy alive this whole time, and we just keep whacking with him. But we're going to drop that bike and go ahead and get her out of here. Yeah, let's grab the tracker. And then because we played another round, beautiful, the Tavern Brawler getting a buff from him being frenzied. And the another round. So this game's almost over with. And see, I made that one change, but does that one change, that one card change, is it really making that much of a difference? I guess so. It's just crazy. Let's see, what did he just use? He could Soul Survivor me, so I don't really want to flood the board. Yeah, so I'm going to wait. I'm just going to throw this little fella out here and see what he baits, or what I can bait out of his hand. See if he plays anything big or something. I'd also like him to use that last mana so we don't have any disadvantages. Hi, Paria. WPGL. I don't WPGL. I'm not catching the acronym. Stain, sorry. Paria, you found a good tool. What tool did you find? And how are you today? What did he use to kill that? I didn't even see. Did he just Viking it? Looks like he just Vikinged it. Oh. No? What did he do? I don't know. It doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna, again, I'm just gonna throw the Tavern Brawler out there. There we go. Get it out of your hand. Now it's gonna suck because he's got the shield on, so it's not gonna kill it. He's just gonna kill my brawler. Ah, there we go. And let's just drop that infiltrator. You gotta finish him off. He's holding me off for the time being, but I'm starting to lose control of the board. Just gonna. Oh, I can't use it on Amplify. I'll use it on whatever. So unfortunately, I can't frenzy, or I could take out all of these guys. But I'm gonna have to kill that front line. He's got card advantage on me now. I've got to get him finished off. He gave him double strike, so now he's gonna kill that. I've got to get something to get this Soul Survivor off, to take back control of the board here. That's all the damage I've done. He's almost got us back even, and I drew a red Fume Serum. Drawing dead again. What is going on? So I'm not running, but I think 6 spells. This is a sign out. Another. Come on now. Come on now. Okay. All right. Yeah, you win. You got it, man. Nothing I can do. I drew another spell. Let's see. It shows trending cards and total of your selling and buying. Are you talking about Token Trove? Or is this something else? Poria. Because I have Token Trove is great. It's got that's what you're talking about with the charts and all of that. Let's see if they fixed the wallet thing yet. If you just joined me, again, if your Token Trove wallet is saying 00, just go to your IMX inventory and your card should be in there. You're fine. But yeah, we'll get into some community games here. So Poria wants it first. Before I jump into, whoops, just dropped my phone. Anyway, I'm a clumsy fellow today, and I'm back in the tree shadow. What happened? Wait a minute, is it shadowing again? I don't know. Anyway, we're all over the place today. It's a good day. I'm going to take a quick little break. When I come back, we'll start some community games. Faria, you're up first since you requested it. Remember, be careful what you ask for. Give me just a couple of minutes. I'll be right back. All right. Whoa. Real quick, I'm going to check on this stock that I'm holding from this morning's live stream, the stock trading live stream. I forgot that I was still holding it until right before I walked back in here. Where's it at? Just real quick, I'm going to look, see where it's at. I planned on holding it over the weekend anyway. Okay. All right. No problems there. That's fine. Find a play. A lot of pullbacks today in the crypto market. So it's not just Gods and IMX, but IMX is trying to curl back around here. All right. Anyway, let's get into some community games. I am in the queue. Perea. Framework is the passcode right there, what I just put in. So, well, as soon as you join me there, we will hop into it. And while I'm waiting on you for a second, I'm just going to continue to look at some of this technical analysis. So these charts at least. Yeah, even atoms down under 30. So a little pullback. We may not be out of the woodworks yet in the crypto market. And that's what I was saying in the crypto update yesterday. We were looking good, we were rebounding, but we still had some major areas, price areas to break through. Is this you, Perea, with a square as a name? This is very sneaky. Nobody know who you are whatsoever. It's just a secret square. And so Perea's playing a magic deck with Clear Mind, which is 4C2. Getting a wall out there. This is where these infiltrators come in really handy because they destroy the ramparts. They also destroy the what do you call them things? I don't know. Anything with 0 attack they destroy. So all of the ballista, the catapult, all those things they destroy. Now I'm just going to keep the pressure applied. One thing with this war deck, I play it a little bit differently depending on, that's a good card. I just picked some of these warp engineers up myself for my magic deck because I didn't realize they existed, and they're like the assistant alchemist. So with that assistant alchemist and warp engineers, you can really reduce bigger cards, run some bigger cards because they don't cost as much. It's a cool card, really cheap card, but 3 health. I think that's a pretty good magic card. Ooh, what is that? Friendly Mimic. Oh. Nice. So, Perea's got some interesting cards in her deck. Or his deck. I don't even know. I'm just gonna keep busting face here, because I know them spells are coming. So against magic decks, I try to keep a lot of pressure and try to just beat them down as fast as possible. But this little combo that Paria is doing is building something up. And then another, that's not what I thought it was. I thought it was Assistant Alchemist for some reason. But whatever he's unlocking, whatever he's bringing the cost down to, it's probably going to be something nasty. And I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Whoops, don't want to do that. Pop that mana there. Whatever you're doing, you better do it quick. I ain't gonna let you get it off on me. He's digging for something too. He's using the use those to combo, unlock whatever he's unlocking, and then using 4C to reach for something. So I don't know what exactly Paria is doing. Oh, there's a little mystic action going on there. Nice. Do you got the 2 damage to kill me? Oh, yeah. That little front line is not quite enough. Good game. What are you trying to do? I'm just curious, because that was such a build-up. I didn't want to lose to find out. I didn't want to find out what you were trying to do. That's a bad deck. It may not be a bad deck. How many times have you tested it? Did you just build it and put it together? Because I do that a lot. Like, I'll build a deck and I'll play one game with it and be like, this deck is trash, and then I'll throw it away. And then later I'll build something similar to it and I'll run it through rankings for about 5 games. And I'll be like, oh man, I went 4-1. Like, that deck's not as bad as I thought it was. Or, you might go like 3-2 or something. And then you just can make some couple of changes. You lack a Lost in Depth. I'm not even sure what that card is. Let me pull it up. Lost in the Depths. Target a creature, obliterate cards in your deck with the same cost as that creature, and draw a card. That was a 1 mana epic from Genesis, going for $114 right now. All-time high on this bad boy. It was all the way up at, what is that, 150. Well, that's, jeez. Get up there. I can't get the damn thing up there to see what that is. It's somewhere over 150 and below 192, so probably like 160, 170. Downtrending in the last 7 days, though. Not a lot of supply, only 3,600 of them, and only 80 for sale, so that's why the price is so high. I don't know if it's worth that. Target a creature, obliterate cards in your deck with the same cost as that creature, and draw a card. I mean, I guess if you've got a whole lot of little creatures that you're trying to use to unlock like you were doing, and then did that to take them all out of your deck so you draw something big, I can kind of see where you're going with the combo. I don't know what this deck is, though. It's interesting. You got 16 with that deck? You got 16 wins last weekend with that deck that I just played in Mythic? Because if you did, that's not a bad deck. That's a good deck. I'm going to check you. I'm going to fact check you here. Let's see. I don't even know how to put that square in on my keyboard. Where's that square at? I see. I can't fact check you. Very very sneaky. Very sneaky. I like it. I like it. All right. Yeah, you got 16 wins in Mythic. Yeah, it's a good deck then. There ain't nothing wrong with it if you got 16 wins in Mythic. You want to run it again? We can run it again. We'll hop back in here. We'll run it again and see how the rematch goes. I need some help with my Magic deck. I don't know. I keep like building the same deck over and over again with a couple little different changes, but I can't get it to get consistent. And um, I have Oni Spell Swords. I have Palace. I have Palace's Wand. I have the Scepter of Artistry. I have the Monolith of Storms. I have a lot of legendaries in Magic. And I just cannot. And I've got the Assistant Alchemist. And like I said, I just picked up those engineers last night. So I haven't actually tried to build anything yet with the engineers added in there. But I just cannot get nothing right for Magic. Like as much firepower as I have in Magic, I can't get a consistent deck to save my life. I don't know why. I'm in queue, Perea, if you want to run it. If you want to run it back, or if anybody else wants to jump in, we'll play another match. But maybe I'll. Let's see what time is it. Maybe I'll throw this Magic deck. Try to throw this Magic deck together. And try it out. Although I do need to get back above shielded here in solar gold so I don't fall out. So definitely don't want to test that in the ranks. Yeah, I'm in the queue if you want to go again, Perea. Or if you went 16 out of 25 in Mythic last weekend with that deck, it's a good deck. So I'm fine with testing it, even though you lack the Lost in Depth. I mean, that's still good. Like 16 of 25 in Mythic is strong. That's better than I've done in Mythic every time I've started in the weekend event. I usually get smashed. Though the last couple of times I've not really had anything ready. And that's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. So, yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll run with that to start with. Oh, I'm sure it's a very important card, but still, I mean, if the deck is performing that well without the card, um, that's still a good deck. And then if you can maybe sell some cards or whatever to grab one of those or two of those, whatever you need. Then imagine how good that deck will be. I'm just gonna pass it with that card in it. So I'm hoping to see a little bit more of your deck in action because we really didn't get to see it. I killed you pretty quick that last game, just because I didn't want to see it. but this time, hopefully we can see what it's doing because I don't know. I'm not seeing what your deck is trying to do. I've not seen that in ranked anywhere. So I'm very curious myself. And that's why I was running this one aging veteran. Just because so many people start out with a Vanguard Axewomen and we always trade. And it's really annoying just to trade. So that one little agent veteran in the deck, he comes in handy. Oh, you do have one, so you're just missing one more. Well, then if you've got one, you definitely can pull some shenanigans off. So here's the unfortunate ramparts that why I run the infiltrator. I just personally I don't like the 4C power. There's a lost in depth right there. So yeah, look at that. Look how small his deck just got. So there's something really crazy about to happen. He's only got 4 cards. What are you about to do? Because that was the lost in depth right there, taking out all those low mana creatures. You scared me. I don't like it. Do not like what you are doing. Actually, I'm going to grab that improviser. Another one. Oh, I know what you're doing. You're playing the Hydra, aren't you? That's what you're going to do. You're going to yank that stupid Hydra out. This is a ramp magic deck to ramp to pull out the Hydra. It's got to be. But you're not going to survive long enough to get that Hydra out if that's the case. Well, I don't know. You've unlocked a bunch of costs, so if you brought that Hydra down to a 6. Well, let's see. 2. So you've played 2 Warp Engineers. That would put the Hydra at a 5. But I would have thought, whoa, what the hell? Oh, a clone. How did you... I missed... How did you continuously clone those, though? How did you get that many of them? That's crazy. That's real crazy what you did there. I'm not sure. Okay. Alright, that's something. You're freaking me out, man. You're freaking me out. I gotta try to kill you. I just don't know what you're doing. Just throw him, maybe hurt something. There's so many of them. I'm gonna grab, actually, yeah, I'm gonna grab the wand. Now I'm at 30 health, so if you can one turn kill me with whatever you're doing, I'm gonna be very impressed. This is just insane nonsense. I still don't know how you got that many of them out of there. Cause that clone. There's another clone. If you do have the Hydra or something, and you was the only creature in your hand, couldn't technically you clone the Hydra and have 2 Hydras out? Oh, so the combo is just the Portal Wranglers? I got you. Thought you were ramp magicking to a... That's a very interesting deck, though. I mean, pulling out a whole board full of Portal Wranglers when they're 4/3s. Pretty nasty. Pretty nasty. what do I want to do here? Let's see, you've got 9, 10 on the board. I'm not too worried about you killing me. This turn. Okay. No Hydra, okay. Very interesting. Very interesting deck. This is something I have not seen before. Oh. Look at this with these portal wranglers. There's so many. They keep coming. They're still coming. Oh, this is hilarious. This deck is hilarious, Puria. Oh, this is great. I love what you've done with this. This is fantastic. This is so funny. I've never seen this in action. This is going to get cut out and put probably as a separate clip because of how great this game is. This deck with this. Oh, that's messed up. That was messed up. Let me see here. What can we do? Okay, let me think. Oh, I'm running out of time. I don't have enough time to think. Ooh. I don't know if I miscalculated. I might have miscalculated. Yeah, looks like I did miscalculate. Unfortunately. You got me. The Portal Wrangler, yeah, I ain't got anything else. You got me. It ended up with no cards left either. That crazy combo. That's wild. Good deck. Good deck. You just got to get it off. And there's another Portal Wrangler. Yeah, that's good. That's very entertaining. I like it. I like that a lot. That's a good deck. Good game. I'm glad I didn't find out the first time what that was. I like it. I like the Rent Magic in the Portal Wrangler. So I do have 2 Magic decks built. But they're just not, they're just not there yet. I don't know. Real quick, though, I'm going to see if I can get back into Diamond. Or at least Shielded. We'll give the... Where are we at here? 5. So we'll give the stream, about another 20, 30 minutes here. Then we'll call it a day. But I am going to... What did I take out? Oh, yeah, I took out... So, let me see. How many spells do I have in here? Well, actually, the best way to do this would be to go to Token Trove. Let's go to Token Trove. Or not Token Trove, but... Goodex. I see why you put the square. It's a lot less to type in. If I knew how to put that square in there, I would definitely check. So we had 22 creatures and 5 spells. Yeah, see, I only had 5 spells, and I drew nothing but spells, 3 weapons. So that's 8. That's only... And they're not even really dead cards. And then in the original deck, yeah, I had 6 spells and 3 creatures. So that switch, I did switch to a higher mana cost card. So I'm going to go back down to a 2 mana. Think about what I could put in here. Hatchet wouldn't be a bad idea. I like the eager griffins. That wouldn't be a bad idea either. Could put in a second aging veteran, but that may be too much. Oh, if you put Japanese names in, okay. That makes sense now. I do like the blade casters. I was trying it with Avalanche Strike because I do have the relics, but it wasn't doing as well as the original deck. Let's see, is there any 1-manas that I would put in? I could put in Vicious Rend. Actually, let's try it with Vicious Rend. Because there's been a couple of times where I've almost got people killed and I only lack like a little bit of damage. And one Vicious Rend could make that difference. Maybe. But I'm like 1 or 2 cards away from having this war deck where I want it. Where it's going to perform well to keep me in Mythic and do well in the weekend events. And then I can try to get this Magic deck tuned in next. I'm going against another war deck. Grand Hall, we don't need this early. I don't think we need to Vicious Rend this early. We will keep the 2 Blitzers. Yeah, okay, not too bad. So we got a bunch of Blitz and we got an Infiltrator. So we should be able to stall him out for a minute while we get ready to take him out. He is running Valka's Presence to summon a Raider. So this is more than likely a Viking deck, would be my guess. Just go ahead and throw him down there, just see if we can bait anything out. We did get Herdicus early, which is always very nice. I'm going to be holding him in my hand, building up his attack. So when I drop him, I can wipe something off the board. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but let's go ahead and drop the Elephantus. Let's get old Elephantus out there going. See if he wants to attack the elephant. See, Herdicus up to 5 attack. It's a pretty expensive card. Like I think it's $160 right now, but it just wins games in very low supply. So, baiting out a little bit bigger creature now. I can waste that Viking on it, and then let's go ahead and keep control of the board with the Tavern Brawler. Herdicus is continuing to buff. Waiting for him to pull something big out. Very nice. All he did was pull a Viking. Okay. What do we want to do here now? This is what we're going to do here now. We're going to give that Nagvi Pillager some extra health. Ooh, I might have should have killed that. I don't know. I think he's going to probably use... I forget the name of the card, but it's 1 mana, and if you deal 1 damage to one of your creatures, friendly creatures, and it dies... Nope, that's not the card he's using. Okay. Interesting. Ooh, boy, he's gonna lose this game. This game's already, yeah. 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 It's not looking good for you, bud. At all. I'm not in range of Soul Survivor because I'm gonna kill this. Let's go ahead and get a big whack there and then take that out. So he won't have enough mana to drop a creature even if he pulls the mana and do Soul Survivor this turn. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So he did get a little leech back there. This is a creature I'm thinking about maybe adding to the deck. I don't know yet. But we're just going to blitz that off of the board. And, yeah, let's just keep swinging here. Grab that Rune of Fire. And we'll hold that. No, actually, I'm going to go ahead and throw it. Let's go ahead and keep this guy down. Let's keep the pressure. Let's not give him a chance at all to come back. Because this game's almost finished. We got Soul Survivor and Hearthstone. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. He wasted his whole mana just to do that. I'm going to hold Hearthstone one more time. He's up to a 10. Because I'm still waiting for him to play something real big. Well. Okay. Okay, here. Let's go ahead and play Hearthstone. Take that out. And as long as he doesn't have enough to kill Hearthstone, this game should be over. Because then next turn, I can Soul Survivor. That'll be 13. And that will be it. Nope, he doesn't have enough. This game is over. Soul Survivor and Hearthstone, they just win games. That's why I say they're just good. Alright, let's play it. Let's go ahead and try to win one more, get over shielded. And then if anybody wants to play one more game, I'll play one more game before we finish up the stream here for today. Trying to figure out why my lighting. Now I feel like I look green on my lighting. What's going on here? Let me change my lighting setting. Let's see something here. Something about this lighting setting that... How about emerald? Emerald lighting. Whoops, that's the wrong... Just changed it in the other room. Here we go. Spring Blossom. Whoops. I just changed it in my wife's office. I don't know why I can't get to the right thing. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Honolulu. Yeah, a little purple ambience. You guys like that? A little tropical. A little ruby glow. I'm having fun here. That's what Blood Moon looks like. Oh, that's really dark. What if I played like that in the dark? That'd be freaky and weird. You just see my face back here. All right, let me put on. let me do what I was originally doing. Stop being stupid. There we go. All right, woo. That's the brightest setting I have on those lights. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Yeah. Okay. Oh, one of my light bulbs is still blue. That ain't what's supposed to happen. Will you do? Oh, my wife is messing with me back. I see what's going on. She get. Yeah, see, look. Now because I'm not doing anything. It's her. My phone is not on the thing. You see where she's changing it on her phone from my phone. All right, that's enough. You can stop now. Screwing up my stream. There we go. All right. That's good. We've had fun today. It's been a good day of Gods Unchained and messing around. I like having some fun. Can't be all serious all the time. Trading stocks, trading cryptos, trading everything, being an entrepreneur. You gotta have fun still. You gotta still have a sense of humor and enjoy life, because it's rough out here. It's ugly, Still survival of the fittest, no matter what people think or say. So you gotta have a little fun, relax a little bit, enjoy yourself, even on camera. I'm not one of those peoples to be all one of those serious guys who's like sitting up close on the microphone. Look at him, bring my mic here. You guys know who I'm talking about too. Let me put the mic where you can actually see it, because they always have their mic where you can see it on the camera. So I'm gonna make fun of all the other YouTubers, the gamer YouTubers, because I'm not actually a gamer YouTuber. If I get my mic, come on, Mike, get in there where you're supposed to be. Okay. So guys, I'm going to go with the enrage power. It gives me 1+ strength, 1 damage to one of your creatures. We're going against a war deck, so I'm going to need to have the very best hand I can have. So now I'm going to play the Warmonger Smith. And then it always seemed like when they have it, they like always get closer and closer to it as they're playing the game. To the right. It's like now I'm going to flip the turn back to my turn. All right. I'm going to stop messing around before I lose this game, because I need to get over shielded. I'm having fun, but I'm having too much fun. We got to relax here. We got to chill it out. Let's get back to business. Business being me playing another round right out the gate and just blasting this guy in the face. All right, let's see. Let's check on real quick how IMX and Gods is doing. They're still struggling to rebound. Ethereum still hitting that downtrend testing. Going to be very important that Ethereum breaks over 3,500 here in the next week if we are going to continue the momentum that we have seen. Oh, that Viking was buffed. I didn't know he was that buffed. Oh well, whatever. We're still quite ahead of him right now. And as long as he leaves this on the board with another round on it, I'm going to continue to get buffs. as long as I'm doing damage. So this knock fee is up to a 4/4, which is very nice. See, that heart of bronze, getting that one extra armor sometimes can be so big. Although it's not going to matter for this guy, but he doesn't know that. So let's poke him again. Let's see, we're at 5 mana. I need to keep a creature out on the field for the next 2 turns so I can Soul Survivor all of this nonsense he's starting to build. But see, with this elephant, everybody always has to think with this elephant. They never really want to attack this elephant unless they can kill it in one swing, because if you don't kill it, it's just going to continue to boost itself. Now see if he swings. Okay, well, the shield's off of there, so that's good. But I was going to say, if he swings that one, it would kill that one. What else you doing, guy? Yeah, we'll see if the Guild Enforcer can hold up through this turn. 2, 4... 7, 10. He's got 10 on the board. But, well, he's got 12 on the board, but 10 damage he could do. I don't think he's going to use the Blade of Sticks, because he would have to take 3 more to the face. The pig would only do 1. That would only do 1. So, see, her with armor is really nasty. He may be debating. He may be debating to use the Blade of Sticks. Oh, if you don't kill this Guild Enforcer, you are so dead. 6 mana drop. Beautiful. There goes the Soul Survivor. Wipe them all out. Get them all out of here. We don't care about none of that nonsense. Get smacked in the face, and then we'll take this Rune of Fire. So no matter what he does, this game is over. Soul Survivor wins games. If you are a War Deck player, does not get better. And there's the scoop. Beautiful. So now I'm back over shielded. I can play around, mess around, try to get back in. I don't know if I'm gonna make. I don't know if I'll be able to get in the mythic. I'm running out of time, and I'm not gonna be able to play here for a little while. But we will see. It has been an eventful day, a fun day. Poria, I appreciate the matches, and I appreciate that look at that deck. That's a really cool deck. I hope you don't mind that I post that clip of that match here in the next couple of days, because that's a really cool deck. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. We'll be back tomorrow on the Crypto channel for the Friday Crypto update. And then, of course, we'll be back Saturday morning-ish, noonish for the weekend ranked to see how many wins I can pull off. So we will see what happens between now and then. Of course, I'll probably play some of my games tomorrow, but a good bit of them I'll play Saturday on the stream. But yeah, if you haven't yet, go check out frameworkfortune.com. Sign up for free, no paywalls, and go to the Discord tab and come join us in the Discord group, where we have everything from stock trading, cryptos, NFT talk, our own Framework Fortune blockchain project, which is in the works. white papers coming out very, very soon. Very soon. Along with airdrops. First 100 members of FrameworkFortune.com will be getting airdrops of Framework Fortune token. But it's not a simple social media meme token or anything like that. There's actually real utility and real plans behind what we want to do with the Framework Fortune project. Now that we are getting closer to dropping the white papers, I'm going to start hinting to more details. But we are gamifying the trading industry. And by gamifying, I don't mean necessarily making it a game, but gamifying how you learn how to trade, how you learn as a investor and trader, and you will be able to have multiple opportunities within the Framework Fortune blockchain to level up as an investor and trader. That comes along with rewards, along with some other stuff. So soon those white papers will be out. You guys will be able to check that out. Very excited to be dropping this project and starting it finally, because this has been in the works mentally with me and everybody else who is a part of the Framework Fortune team. And we do need, I will say this, we do need help with this project. So if you're a Framework Fortune community member, or if you're new to the channels, new to the whole Framework Fortune brand, hit us up on the Discord. Let us know if you have any experience with blockchain development, anything like that. If you are interested in becoming part of the development team, as the development team will have a supply of the Framework Fortune token. Of course, that will go to us for all the hard work we put in, but that is not a big part of the supply. It is a smaller part, and this is a limited, capped token. Eventually will be a coin. But yeah, that's all I'm giving you right now on the Framework Fortune project. So go sign up, join the Discord. You guys have a great rest of your night. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. Stay safe out there. Until next time.